Hi, it's me, Furry Face, also known as Richard. It's my name. I'm 65 years old. Started my pension a few months ago. Anyway, I have a development. It gets bad sometimes. I got COPD, so I want to talk about it because there's people out there with similar problems. You may associate yourself with some of this shit. And some tips that might help relieve you sometimes when the stress pours on. Because stress with COPD is not good, alright? Your mind can play games with you when you wake up wondering if you're going to breathe okay. It's a pain in the ass to have to go through crap. One of the things you'll find common is you want to keep things close to you because you don't have to walk everywhere to do everything. You should see my face when I need something. Where's my hat? Where's my glove or whatever? It's on the other side of the fucking room. It's like, I gotta go all the way over there to get it. Of course I do. It's like, And I rent a room at the top of a fucking staircase. That's a drag too. I can't even use the kitchen hardly. I gotta go downstairs to make something to eat and then come back upstairs to eat. It's like, come on, Or even sitting there to eat, it's not that fun. It's like, fuck, I don't have the internet down there. I got it in my room, free Wi-Fi, which helps. My rent's $5.50 a month because I can't really afford an apartment anymore. It's like too much. I'm even on my pension, which is giving me twice the pay than what I was getting on welfare. But the only problem is, you make more money, you spend more money. I haven't been able to save yet, alright? And I've had to take into doing things a different way. A grocery store closed down in the area. I'm in St. Anne de Bellevue, which practically has nothing except one Couche-Tard store. And it's freaking expensive. $8 for, 1.5 egg salad sandwiches. I mean, really, Could approach $8 for a can of meatballs and gravy. Or at least $4 something anyway, which is still high. But $8 was ridiculous. When a loaf of bread reached $5.50, it was like, oh my God, Anyway, I order my groceries now. I use a thing called Instacart, which works weird, because, you'll say your groceries are $69 or something. They'll take like $100, And I was like, what? How come they're not taking what it is, But they also put money back, which is like weird. So if they take too much, we'll give you it back. Then don't take so much, you fucking morons. Take what you need. It's like, not what you just want. But anyway, but you keep things close to you because you don't want to move around. COPD is a serious fucking thing, alright? And I keep, I've upgraded. Well, I shouldn't show you it, there's pee in it, but it's a pee container I keep when I gotta go because I don't want to, walk 15 steps to the washroom. That's way too far, Fuck. If I have to go to the store, I gotta take like 4 breaks along the way, and it's like 3/4 of a mile to the store. I should be able to walk that easily, even at 65, But no, I'm not reduced to using a walker yet. But I can't walk long distances without taking a break. I gotta sit down somewhere, and that's why I like St. Anne Building. There's park benches almost everywhere on that St. Anne Street, so I like that. There's also park benches at the docks, which I like watching and feeding the squirrels and sparrows and seagulls down there. Yeah, I think the animals are my buddies, so I go feed them. It costs me sometimes, of course. Peanuts aren't cheap, and they're not always available, bags of shelled peanuts. We got tons of unshelled peanuts, but not the shelled ones are kind of rare. I think they know you're buying them for squirrels when you buy them like that. But, and $8 a freaking bag. For what, 500 grams or something of it? I had to buy smaller bags once, 200-gram bags. I bought 4 of those. I took the new habit now of just dumping a little food out my window, but I'm careful. That's sensible. I don't make a mess, and I don't put any more down until what's down there gets eaten. I have to wait for that too. It usually takes a day. Not much longer than that, even if it's raining. Even my Ritz crackers disappeared and they were wet and soggy. So yeah, somebody's hungry out there, So, okay. So I use bread. I haven't bought peanuts. forgot to actually order on my last order, but I was running low on bucks and I already started to dip into my, what do you call it? When you borrow money from the bank you don't really have, they give it to you on credit type of thing, and they take it back as soon as your money re-enters your account. First of the next month, boom. You know, it's forget what it's called. But mine goes up to like 300 and something, 320 or something. Overdraft, that's what it's called at the bank. But yeah, I started to dip into that because I had to go for it for $8 or something. So I'm still good for 300 anyway, but I take it easy with the overdraft, you know. Fuck. And I got, I don't know, 80, 60 bucks I think in my pocket. Money disappears, you know, you gotta buy shit, you know. God. Anyway, it takes like 4 breaks to get to the store. But it's nice taking a break. And yes, I have a smoke. I smoke. But I don't inhale the cigarette, okay? And it's hard to get this across to people because, oh, you're still going to get the nicotine. You fuck off. All right? My lungs were attacked twice. Once was an unknown virus. I don't know what the fuck it was. But St. Mary's took care of me there and they did a great job. I just didn't like the room. It was too freaking hot. God, fix those air conditioners, will yous? God. Lakeshore I found very slow, but things are not getting better. Too many people are getting sick, and it takes too long to do things. They don't have enough doctors, enough nurses. And you would think they got too many people already, but the amount of people check you in your room, and are you okay? Yeah, get lost, fuck. Yeah, fuck, if I'm not okay, I'll push the fucking button. But that's another thing. You're better off just leaving your room and flagging somebody in the hallway. Never mind pushing the fucking button. You're going to wait an hour before anybody sees you anyway. It's like ridiculous. So, suck. Anyway, time consuming in a hospital. I don't like that. I was supposed to be talking about COPD, not so much the hospital staff. But anyway, they do their best. They really are working hard. You know? So I can't really blame them for being slow. They could get a little more organized, perhaps. But, yeah. But I forgot. I got common sense and good reasoning. Not everybody has this either. It's a shame, I know. Who was I? Yeah, this disease. This disorder. Sorry, it's a disorder. I put it up on the screen. I have to bring up my notes right now. Okay. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, is a long-term lung disease that makes it hard to breathe and is a leading cause of disability and death in the United States. Well, of course, I'm talking about the United States. I'm in Canada. But anyway, more than 12.5 million people have been diagnosed with COPD. That's a few people, which includes chronic bronchitis, emphysema. It is often preventable and treatable, so it's important to be aware of the early signs, such as chest pain or shortness of breath, electrolyte imbalances during acute exacerbation of COPD can also add to the duration of symptoms. Yeah. Okay, I'm taking a page off now. I like to see me when I talk to you. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. For a normal trip or a normal doing of something like taking a shower, I had to take a shower in 2 modes last time. I had to do my body, sit down on the toilet, take a fucking break, because it's stressful. You gotta move around and do shit. You know, it's like Christ. Then you gotta do your hair, you know, scrub that shit and get the shampoo out of it. I couldn't rinse it. Energy again. And you don't even wipe your head yet. You're out soaking wet. You gotta sit on a can to breathe again. Of course. Then you gotta get the towel and do it. Dry yourself off. Much better later, though. I went in to shave the other day. I couldn't even do that. I wasn't in the mood at all. I can't shave now. What the fuck? So I went to bed. Anyway, but you gotta keep stuff close to you too. Your puffers and these things. Puffers. They don't last a month, all right? Those people that issue these at the pharmacy would realize that. They fucking don't last. They last about 20 days on average. Sometimes even less. I had one for like a week once. So they're like, oh, you're using it too fast. We can't give you another one, even if you buy it. What kind of crap is that? If it helps you, morons. But no, they don't want to give it to you. So you got to see a doctor. And I can't. I don't have a family doctor. It's a fucking pain in the ass.